Mount Agung has been on the brink of eruption for a month. State of emergency in Bali was extended to October 26. Seismic activity around the volcano has spiked in recent days. 186,000 people have been evacuated according to Bali's governor, bringing you the latest news, live updates, seismic graphs, maps and warnings on the Bali volcano Mount Agung. All times BST 7:20 p.m. Mount Agung seismic energy decreasing. Seismic energy around Mount Agung is continuing to decline, an official has said. Sutopo Purwo Nugroho of the Indonesian National Board for Disaster Management (BNPB) tweeted a graph showing the change. He wrote, Mount Agung seismic energy continues to decline. The highest energy was September 22, 2017, when raised to Alert 4. After that it was downhill. Magma Indonesia Bali volcano Mount Agung seismic graph 5 p.m. Mount Sinabung spews ash. Mount Sinabung in Karo, Indonesia has been pictured spewing thick white smoke into the air. The volcano began erupting in 2010 after lying dormant for 4 centuries and has since regularly thrown hot ash into the sky. Last year 7 people were killed in a particularly violent eruption. Reese Smith taking over live reporting from Joe Tambini at Mount Sinabung spewed thick smoke into the air. 3:02 p.m. Volcano sirens on standby in case Mount Agung erupts. 6 warning sirens are ready to sound out in the event that Mount Agung erupts, according to the head of Bali Regional Disaster Mitigation Agency (BPBD). The sirens have been erected in the so-called yellow zone, just outside the 7.5-mile evacuation zone. BPBD head Duamate Indra revealed they are each capable of projecting sound around a 2 km radius, giving locals time to escape. 2:49 p.m. State of emergency extended again. Bali government has extended the state of emergency on the island for the second time as seismic activity underneath Mount Agung increases. Bali Governor Mangku Pastika first imposed the state of emergency on September 29 with plans to remove it on October 12. The end date was then pushed back to October 16 and has since been extended further to October 26. Friday, October 13, 2017. View of Mount Agung from Emd Village in Karangasem, Bali, Indonesia. The 10th of October 2017, 1:45 p.m. Mount Agung hit by 788 earthquakes in a day. Mount Agung was hit by 788 earthquakes yesterday. Of these, 270 were shallow quakes, 474 were deep quakes and 44 were local tectonic tremors. Fears of an eruption escalated over the weekend, when Agung was rocked by a magnitude 4.6 earthquake, the most powerful since the volcano alert was raised to the maximum level on September 22. There has been a dangerous increase in seismic activity in recent weeks, indicating that magma is moving upwards. Magma Indonesia Bali volcano graph seismic activity under Mount Agung has spikes in recent weeks. 12:22 p.m. Eruption is more likely than not. The consensus among volcanologists is that an eruption could still happen at any time. Dr. Janine Kripper, who has been monitoring Mount Agung closely for weeks, said an eruption is still more likely than not, but she stressed that volcanic eruptions are notoriously difficult to predict. There are too many unknowns, even with the best technology, she said. 12 p.m. The wait continues for evacuees. More than 180,000 Balinese locals have abandoned their homes to escape the threat of eruption, according to Bali Governor Mangku Pastika. Official estimates suggest no more than 150,000 people have moved to evacuation camps, while thousands of others are staying with friends or family elsewhere on the island. Mr. Pastika said of the 28 villages inside the evacuation zone, the number of evacuees should be 185,865 people coming from 54,788 families, but I estimate that there are 30,000 or more who evacuated to their families' homes. Getty Mount Agung News. The Bali volcano has been threatening to erupt for 4 weeks. 11:30 a.m. Bali governor claims there will be no deaths. Mount Agung has not erupted since 1963, when a series of explosions killed more than 1,100 people and injured about 300 more. Bali Governor Mangku Pastika believes Bali's swift evacuation process this time around means there will be no deaths if Agung erupts again. If something happened, even if an eruption happened today, I guarantee there will be no victims, he said. Initial reporting by Joe Tambini.